Hi friends, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. I'm glad you've joined me today. I'm coming to you from my garage, so clearly today's video is about doing dishes. No, just kidding. Today's video is about car organization and road trip survival. Now, it doesn't matter if you're going near or far, if you've got littles traveling with you, or if it's just us older folks making a trip. I think some of these tips and tricks will help give you a more enjoyable trip. So without further ado, let's get tidy. The first thing I do to get ready for a trip is I get my car ready. I always clean the outside and the inside. Now I know I won't be down the road very long and there'll be bug splatter on my car, but I always like to start out with a clean car. I feel like if it's clean on the outside and on the inside, I'm more likely to keep it that way. I'll be more cautious with the things I have in my car, and I'll make sure there's no clutter or trash. Let me know if you feel the same way. When you get ready to make a major trip, do you have your car cleaned out and ready to go? Or is it just me? Home again, home again. Now the outside is clean and shiny, and now it's time to tidy up the inside of my car. I need to give it a good dusting, wipe down my upholstery, and do a quick vacuum before I can move on to the next thing. This is the product I'll be using to clean the inside of my car with today. Now, I have to admit, in the past, I've just grabbed something from underneath the kitchen sink to clean my car. But I have a sweet friend whose husband owns a very successful detailing shop, and this was the product that he recommended if you were doing it yourself. So I have found that it works wonderful. Now that I've got this car cleaned out, I can start organizing and getting things ready for the next trip. One little area that you can organize in your car is your glove box. Now, I know we don't think about our glove box a lot, and not that I've been stopped, but should I be stopped, I sure would like to have available my registration and proof of insurance and all of those things. Or if there's paperwork that I need to keep with my car, I need to be able to find it. So here's what I do in my glove box. In my glove box, I have one of these little expandable folders. I got this like at Walmart. Honestly, I think it was $1.67. Super cheap. And then I've just taken my label maker and I've labeled them. I have registration, insurance, oil changes, gas receipts, my car wash punch cards, and then I have miscellaneous, maybe like my XM radio, maybe you have parking passes or different things that you could keep. I'm telling you, super convenient. Everything is right here. I can find it. I love this little trick. One problem area in my car are my cup holders. I do not understand it. I keep a clean car, but this area is like a magnet for crumbs and dirt. And then you're stuck trying to get your rag down in there and get it cleaned out, or use a little brush, or trying to get the nozzle of your vacuum to get everything out. So I got tired of doing that. So what I've been using are silicone muffin cups. And I just set these in right here because if I put a drink in there and something sloshes over, it's usually collected in the muffin cup, and it definitely collects the crumbs and the dirt. And it's so much easier just to take out the muffin cup, put it in the dishwasher, or go wash it out in the sink, blow it out if you're lucky, and just put it right back. So this is the trick that I've been using. And as an added bonus, you know, this kind of doubles if you have a bottle or something hard that you can't get open, you can use this as well. I've come in the house so that I can grab the bag that we take with us when we go on an extended trip. Now, I don't carry this bag with us all the time, like if we're just running errands and we're in town. But when we take a longer trip, this is our go-to bag. And you know I love a good dollar store find. And I got this bag at the dollar store for $1. And it just goes with us when we go somewhere any length of distance. And all of these items are in here. I mean, if I need a safety pin, I've got it. Now there's not 20 of each thing in here, but there's enough to get us through. So here's some of the things in this bag. Tylenol, tissues, safety pins, chapstick, first aid cream, Band-Aids, straws, forks, spoons, knives, ketchup, mustard, salt, pepper, lotion, hand sanitizer, tummy medicine, toothpicks, floss, wet wipes, cough drops, cold medicine, Q-tips, napkins, glass cleaner wipes, eye drops, an extra mask, and a hair tie. That can be a rubber band if you need it. Now, all of those little things are in here. And so we are ready to go should there be a crisis. Usually I can fix it. It's like my MacGyver kit. And if you don't know who MacGyver is, Google it. Although my emergency kit does have everything in it but the kitchen sink, don't feel like yours needs to have the same items that mine does. We all have different things we need as we're traveling. One thing I will say is aside from the dollar plastic bag, everything else I had in my home. So this emergency kit cost $1. I love a good tote with a handle. And these tiny little totes are so convenient when you're traveling. Sure, they're wonderful for littles when they have their snacks and you can separate everything, or maybe they've got some little crafting supplies, maybe markers, pens, pencils that you can separate and they can each have their own tote. But one hidden gem about these little totes are not just for little people, they're for adults as well. So next time you're going through a drive-through with your family and you're trying to separate all the food and everyone's trying to balance their food on top of their lap, this is one thing you can use. Separate the food, put everybody's food in their own little tote, and it'll sit nicely on your lap while you're dining as you go down the road. Back in the house again with another dollar store find for your travels. Now when I'm traveling and I'm the co-pilot and I'm not doing the driving, I enjoy bringing a good magazine, a couple of books, maybe some puzzle games, And to do that, I put them in the pouches that I get from the dollar store. These zipper pouches are so convenient. They keep all of your magazines safe, where your pages don't get tore, they don't get spilled upon, they stay dry and not wrinkled. And these little pouches are wonderful if you have littles traveling with you too. They can put their coloring books, their crayons, and especially if you have more than one little and you're trying to keep everybody's things separate, you can get them each a pouch, and these just work wonderful for the road. Now, of course, it's just the pouch that I got at the dollar store. The magazines and the books, those cost extra. It doesn't seem to matter if you drive a smaller vehicle or a larger SUV, we are all in search of extra storage. One thing that I have found that helps me is by using expandable storage. I absolutely love this expandable storage. It is so convenient. It has this extra piece right in here that I can add to make an extra compartment if I need it. One extra bonus about this type of storage is that it has Velcro at the bottom. So I just place it in the trunk and it fits securely to the carpet and doesn't move. I love this for going on trips, and let me tell you, it is wonderful for a Sam's or a Costco haul because I can just separate my items depending on what they are. It's just a great solution. The handles make it so convenient. When I'm traveling, when I'm putting things in it, it's just so easy to load and unload. I can't brag enough about this. One thing that we all seem to accumulate while we're traveling is trash. No matter how careful we are, it must be those pit stops at those convenience stores and all those wrappers and pop bottles, they sure do add up. So one thing that you can do to keep this under control is keep a couple of garbage bags hidden between your seats and make sure you have one for every day that you'll be gone, and just make a trash bag, collect and dump every day. But if that's not quite enough for you and you want something a little sturdier, then I would recommend using a cereal container. Now, these come in different sizes, and I know if you're in a smaller car, you might not want the largest one they make, but these are so sturdy, and you don't have to worry about any leaks coming out the bottom of your sack, and you can also keep your extra sacks at the bottom of the cereal container for next time. Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. Thank you for coming by my channel. I appreciate you more than you know. And to all my new subscribers, everybody that's joined the My Big Tidy Up family, thank you so much. This is so exciting. It's such a blessing to see my channel grow. You are appreciated more than you know. If you haven't subscribed, there's no time like now. Feel free to hit subscribe, hit the notification button so you won't miss any of my content or any of my weekly posts. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope the next trip you take is special and filled with joy. So until I see you again, stay safe, happy trails, and stay tidy. And now I'm going to drive off into the sunset. Okay, maybe not the sunset.